And the one thing that robs people of their independence, it robs them of their dignity, is elder abuse. Elder abuse is an incredibly underreported crime. There was a study done by Lifespan of Rochester about 5 or 6 years ago, and they concluded that only 1 in 20 people even come forward. Now, why is that? Well, unfortunately, the majority of elder abuse perpetrators are family members. They are known to the victim. They are often caregivers. So as you can imagine, that makes it really difficult for people to come forward. What we hope to do with this Navigator project is build on the great work that's going on right now in Chautauqua County. In Chautauqua County, we have this elder abuse multidisciplinary team. It's funded by Lifespan of Rochester, and they've been doing incredible work here, bringing together a holistic approach to combating elder abuse. What we hope to do with this project is take what's already happening here and integrate it more with the court system and just build on what you're doing here, such great work that's already happening in Chautauqua County. I want to thank all of the elected officials who are here today. This has been so supported by everybody across the board. I thank you for your support of this project, and I also thank you for your support of seniors as well. With us today is Nicole Parshall, who is the project director from the Center for Elder Law and Justice. She's going to give you some more details on how the project works.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you all for being here today to come to celebrate this really exciting new project in Chautauqua County, the Elder Justice Navigator Project. I need to run down a list of thank yous because so many people have been instrumental in bringing this really important project to life. From the New York State Unified Court System, I'd like to thank the Honorable Deborah Kaplan and the Honorable Paula Faraletto, District Executive Andrew Eisenberg, Audrey Stone and Joan Levinson, as well as Dave Travis, Lana Houston, Walter Pacer, Marilyn Gerasi, Tracy Lorenzo, and Jordan Doreen. From Chautauqua County, I'd also like to thank Leanna Luca Conley, Christine Schuyler, Robin Rafin, and County Executive George Borello. Finally, from Center for Elder Law and Justice, I'd like to thank my partner on this project, Kaylee Fazer, Attorney Sarah Duvall, and our former Director of Development, Sarah Galvan, as well as our current Director of Development, Shatora Donovan, and of course, our CFO, Jessica Fields, and Karen Nicholson, our CEO. So I'd like to tell you briefly about the Elder Justice Navigator Project, which was funded by a grant from the Administration for Community Living. It's part of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. The Navigator Project aims to help older victims of abuse and exploitation in Chautauqua County through their court experience by increasing accessibility to and utilization of the courts, and to improve their court outcomes. The Elder Justice Navigator Project is a one-stop referral source whereby courts can refer victims and potential victims of elder abuse for needs assessment and services, including review by the County Enhanced Multidisciplinary Team that Karen mentioned, which works to increase prosecution of financial elder abuse cases and restitution for its victims. Direct referrals for civil legal services through Center for Elder Law and Justice, law enforcement assistance, as well as case management and various social services through Adult Protective Services and Office for the Aging. Additionally, the Navigator Project will assist with accessibility issues by acting as court advocates and arranging for and providing court accommodations as needed. It will also utilize remote filing and video conferencing for family court temporary orders of protection. The project will also track important data resulting from its implementation, such as changes in the number of elder abuse cases reported to Adult Protective Services, rates of utilization of the court system, and case outcomes. The Elder Justice Navigator Project seeks to empower elder abuse survivors by giving them the tools they need to navigate the justice system. By increasing accessibility to the courts and improving court outcomes, we can help ensure that our seniors live with the independence and the dignity they deserve. Thank you all so much for coming out today and supporting your ongoing support for this important project.
Thank you, Nicole. I'd like to now introduce Senator Kathy Young, who's been instrumental in bringing this project to Chautauqua County. Senator?
Thank you so much, Karen and Nicole, and I can tell that you want excellent services. We look forward to working with you because this is such a critical need. I think it's very difficult for the average person to understand how anybody can abuse an elderly person. But unfortunately, as was said, It is all far too prevalent. And in my office, we get constituent cases every single day. And some of the saddest ones we've had are cases where we get a call, a plea for help from a senior citizen who has some kind of abuse in his or her life. And as was said, oftentimes it is a family member. And we have had to call Adult Protective Services in many cases over the years. And I want to thank the county because our Office for the Aging actually does such a tremendous job. But there's a need for seniors to have these legal services available to them. So I want to thank you. I know this started out with a New York State mini grant that has turned into this $360,000 plus federal grant that we are announcing today. But we need to make sure that we are doing the right things for people's quality of life. And I can't think of any greater need than to make sure that everyone is safe, everyone has access to the court system, and we can protect every single senior citizen that we have here in Chautauqua County. So the court system is here today. My colleague, Assemblyman Andy Goodell, who does a phenomenal job for senior citizens, and he receives his cases too, is here today. But this really is a team effort, and I look forward to having very positive results on behalf of our seniors. So thank you so much.
Next, I'd like to introduce the County Executive, George Borrello.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. This is really a proud moment for us. You know, government performs a lot of vital functions, but I can't think of anything more important than protecting the most vulnerable citizens in our society. And our senior citizens have paid their dues. They've been here a long time. They've supported our community, and now it's our opportunity to support them by making sure that they get the legal counsel that they need. And the legal system is difficult to navigate. I don't care how old you are, but for our seniors, it's especially difficult. And when you've been abused by a family member or a close, trusted caregiver, this becomes an incredibly stressful and difficult process. I'm very proud of the great work that we do. Dr. Marianne Spanos and our Office for the Aging has done a great job to wrap services around the senior citizens here in Chautauqua County. Marianne, thank you for all that you have done for our senior citizens. And I'm very grateful to have this really revolutionary program that is going to integrate several layers and make sure that people have a seamless experience so that they can get the help they need when they need it as quickly as possible so we can resolve these. If we help our senior citizens and we help those most vulnerable, that is the most important job that we can perform in government. And I'm very proud that this program is taking place here in Chautauqua County. Thank you very much.
Next, I'd like to introduce the Administrative Judge for the 8th Judicial District, Judge Paula Ferroletto.
Thank you to everybody for coming, and thank you for the Center for Elder Law and Justice. Common grace and manners are to treat our elders with dignity and respect, and that's the goal of this program, so that if an elder gets to court, that they're treated with dignity and respect. I want to say that when I started down here about 14 years ago, the court building wasn't handicap accessible. It would have been very difficult to navigate the stairs just to get into the court building. So with reconstruction that's happened, we want to make sure that the courts are accessible to our seniors. And for those of you who don't know about remote temporary orders of protection, it's such an important tool to be able to use because folks get to somewhere where they feel it's safe. If they can do one-stop shopping there without the need to travel, since transportation is always such an important issue, it's such a key aspect to it. And I need to thank our court team that is behind me. The remote temporary orders of protection, just so you know, here in Chautauqua County, we have the most in Western New York of any city outside of New York City. So we've done a fabulous job with that. I see someone saying yes to that. So we've done a really good job with getting that out and running it. So thank you to everybody here. Thank you to the court team. Thank you to the Center for Elder Law and Justice.
Next, I'd like to introduce John Anderson, the Deputy Commissioner of Social Services.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Chautauqua County Department of Health and Human Services, Commissioner Christine Schuyler and Deputy Commissioner Leanna Luca Conley, I'd like to express the department's deep appreciation for the exceptional partnership we've experienced with the Center for Elder Law and Justice, the New York State Unified Court System, Senator Young, the Office for the Aging, and many other local and state partners. Over the past several years, as the county's senior population has grown to over 18%, and to address the exploitation of older adults, together we've achieved the establishment of our community's first elder abuse multidisciplinary team, and now with the award of this federal innovation grant, the Navigator project. This award is one of only 5 such grants awarded nationally last year, and we're proud that it is the first in New York State. The Navigator project is trauma-informed, cross-system approach that will ensure our county's older adults receive the support they need as they interact with the courts, law enforcement, and the Department of Health and Human Services. This is a true collaborative effort, and we could not be more proud to be a part of it. Thank you.
Well, that concludes the press conference. We really appreciate everybody being here. We're excited about this wonderful project, and we know that Chautauqua County is going to be a model for how to treat older adults in the court system throughout New York State. So please, if you can join us for a reception, some of the staff here will lead the way. Thank you.